Rome. Room tour! I just got to Split and I booked the Hotel AS, not sure. But today I was blessed, seriously, like everything went perfectly. I'm super excited and this hotel room's way nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Let me show you, it's way bigger than like any hotel room we've had, to be honest. I've already destroyed my luggage, but we have a TV, tons of storage, full length mirror. Love that. Look how big the room is. I have a whole couch. And then there are naked women all over the walls. Not really sure why. It was a choice. Not a good one. But anyway, giant bed, closet, suitcase, me, and then big bathroom. Jacuzzi tub situation instead of shower, which was a choice. And then that, yeah. So super happy with it. Gonna have a really good one night here, but our hotel tomorrow is Hotel Mondo and that's supposed to be even better. So anyway, in Santorini it was super easy to check my luggage with Vueling. I was like the only person in line, just walked right up. Security took like literally 5 minutes because it's a tiny airport. There are like no spaces to sit because it's such a small airport. It's way more people than chairs, so everyone's sitting on the floor. There were like only 11 gates, so it's a really tiny airport. Luckily, my flight left only like 20 minutes off schedule and then we got in pretty much at the time we were supposed to. I had to recheck my luggage in Rome, which was much faster than I thought it would be, being such a big airport. I just grabbed my bag, which took, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes, and then went back up to departures, and I again was the only one in line to check for Vueling, so it was super fast. That was really lucky, but getting to my gate took so long because it's such a big airport. I passed KFC and this KFC was packed because half the screens weren't working. So I was like literally the last one to board my flight because of getting dinner. So I got super lucky with that one and boarded on time. But I ended up getting a whole row to myself, so that was really nice. Loved it, even though it was a 40-minute flight. But I'm super glad we got here ahead of schedule and then just took an Uber from the airport, which was about like 30 euro. Not sure if it would be more during higher peak times, probably. I'm super happy with how today turned out because I was like really stressed about it and thought my bag would get lost or like a flight would get canceled, something, but we really lucked out. Woo! We're in Split. This is my last country of my 52-day trip, which is kind of insane. This is my 11th country of this trip. I keep a little note with all the countries I've been to. We started at 11 and now we're at 22. So crazy. I don't know, it's been really long, but it's also kind of flown by at the same time, which makes no sense. But this is like my last push, and then hopefully I can relax more once my Croatia tour starts, especially when we get on the boat. Then I can just like chill a little bit more and not have to move my stuff every 2 days. I am gonna be so happy with that. I'm so excited not to have to repack every 2 days. But yeah, now I'm just going to take a little bath in my jacuzzi, I guess, because there's no shower. It's 10:14. I need to be asleep by 11 because my tour to Plitvice National Park is tomorrow and I have to be there by 7:15. So it's gonna be an early one once again. I always do this to myself, but we did it. We did it! Woo! We're in Croatia. So excited. So I did not go to bed at 11, so I was super exhausted this morning. All of my Bolt drivers canceled on me or got lost, so I was almost late to the tour. Luckily, they told us to get there 15 minutes before we actually left, so thankfully I made it, because I would be so upset if that was the reason that I couldn't get there. Also, if you are flying early into Croatia, you should definitely book Hotel As or whatever it is, because it was literally 2 minutes down the road to walk around a street to get to Hotel Mondo, which was super convenient. So I struggle bused it there this morning, and then called my Uber and got to the meeting point, and then we all got on the bus together. The drive here was about 3.5 hours from Split, and we also had a little bathroom break. We started on the Upper Lakes this morning, and then now we're at this little rest stop situation where you can get super overpriced food that doesn't look great, and bathroom stops and souvenir shop, which did not impress me, so I didn't get anything. But now we're gonna go to the Lower Lakes, which I think will be much more impressive, even though it's obviously gorgeous here, totally beautiful, but I think the picture in my mind is gonna meet the Lower Lakes, so excited for that. But yeah, just chilling. It's not too hot, to be quite honest. It's definitely hot if you're just sitting in the sun, but it's way cooler than it is in Split. Also, it's pretty easy to navigate here. I don't totally need the tour, but all we did is hop on this train that I don't know if I would have found by myself super easily, and then there are signs from there. All we did is follow the H trail, and then we took the P2 ferry to P3, and now we're just following the H trail to the entrance 1, and then our bus is gonna come pick us up. So honestly, I don't know if I needed the guided tour part. I think just transportation would be sufficient, because she told everybody who did that option anyway, where to go and what path to follow. So I think if I would do this again, I would book that option and go on my own, because it's definitely crowded, and I know it can be worse for sure, but I don't know, it just kind of takes the nature out of it, having crowds of people around and not being able to just breathe and not have people shoving you every 2 seconds. So that's something I draw back, but just happy to be here. Started in the Upper Lakes, took the ferry, now Lower Lakes. The tour is officially over. I didn't get to see the exact views that I wanted to see. Definitely the end was the best. Would I recommend it? I'm not sure. I would suggest finding a photo location map and just doing it by that instead, because this one brought us to like a bunch of pretty places, but it wasn't the pictures I've seen like on Google. So I'd recommend doing that and maybe just booking this for transportation. But I'll definitely put it in the description. Okay, quick room tour of Hotel Mondo before my roommate gets back. I don't know who she is yet, but we'll find out. Has like this entrance part, and then the bathroom, pretty standard. At least it has a pane of glass, so water's not gonna get everywhere. And then, yeah, honestly, just basic hotel. So that's the room tour. Today was a lot. I am exhausted. We had our welcome dinner at Velum. Not sure if that's how you say it. It was right by the water at the marina, so that was really nice. I didn't record anything after I got off the bus because I was like rushing to get there, and I didn't record any of the meal because I'm honestly just so tired and just met these people, so I didn't want to whip out my phone or camera. I don't know, so I just didn't. I met like 3-4 people at dinner. Missed the welcome meeting because my bus was super delayed getting back from plitvice, or however you say it, but we had seafood or vegetable soup for an appetizer, and then seafood or vegetable risotto for a main course. And we had like wine that we could have, and got like welcome, not shots, but like we could sip on their like local liquor, and it was really good. It was kind of dangerous because it tasted like fruit. But yeah, dinner was pretty good, and I came back to the hotel immediately. Like, some people stayed out, but I need to go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I need to shower and yeah, unpack finally. But yeah, hope my roommate's cool. We'll see who she is and when she gets back, but I will be going to bed. I just got back for the night and I just had a very chill night. Just went to dinner and like shopped around a little bit. I got this lavender like body butter, which smells really good and was really moisturizing. So Croatia's like known for the lavender, so I thought I had to get a little lavender thing. But yeah, everyone went to the Croatian village for dinner tonight. I chose not to book it. It was like 45 euro. They said the food was not that great. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. They had like a little tour of the like distillery is what they told me, and they like make lavender products there too. And then they had dinner and apparently the food wasn't great, unfortunately. But we just went to the main street and like had dinner there and it was really good. The girl I was with got black risotto and it was phenomenal. It was really, really good, so recommend that. But yeah, going to bed pretty early. I still have to like shower and get ready for bed obviously, but it's like 11:25, so honestly it's not that early, just kidding. But tomorrow we're going to Bosnia and our bus transfer is at like 8 a.m. so earlier than this morning for sure, but a bunch of people went out, so good for them. But I can't handle that after being in Europe for so long, and I'll probably wait until we're on the boat to go out. So yeah, that's pretty much all we did today. Just the waterfall tour, and then we came back and they went to the village. Pretty chill day, about like 2 hours on the bus, so not bad. But tomorrow is gonna be like 3 hours on the bus to Bosnia and then 3 hours back, so it's gonna be a long bus day. But yeah, just gonna get ready for bed and see you in the morning. So we just got back from Bosnia and we had like the whole day practically doing that excursion, but it's okay because there's not too much to do in Split, so I don't feel like I like missed out on anything. But we started not too early. We got on the bus at like 8 and then it was a 3.5 hour drive there, and then we had a 1.5 hour walking tour, which was like all right, but the guy was entertaining and he kind of trauma dumped us a little bit. But after the walking tour we had like almost 2 hours of free time and we watched people jump 60 feet off the Mozart Bridge. We got lunch at this really good place. It's like right down by the water and we had really good sandwiches, and honestly that's the best meal I've had in a while. So very decent sandwich. And I bought my pin. Why was it 5 euros? Like everything's supposed to be so cheap. Our whole meal was 20 euro for both of us, and then one pin was 5 euro. So I didn't understand that, but got my pin, and then I only need one more pin for my last country of the trip, Croatia, obviously. It was 96 degrees today in Bosnia. At least it was a dry heat, but it was brutal out there. I'm honestly like at my breaking point. I really need to just like rest. On the bus I was like dying trying to take a nap because it was super uncomfortable, but honestly, I'm at the point where I'm like getting a little excited to go home, which is kind of sad, but like kind of exciting at the same time because I can't wait to like sleep in my own bed and not have a schedule to adhere to and get up and move my stuff every 2 days. So this trip hasn't even really started yet, which is also like super exciting, but I think at the end of it, I'll be totally ready to just go home. But yeah, we've just been chilling. We're gonna go to dinner in about an hour, and our tour director recommended this really good pizza place, so hopefully it actually is really good. She said it's better than some pizza she's had in Italy, so we'll see. But after that, I think a few of us are gonna go out since we have a late departure tomorrow. We don't have to have our boat transfer until 10 a.m. so that's the latest departure I've had in a minute. But yeah, just gonna chill, pizza, and then probably go out for a little bit.